Some of you might be struggling with a decision about what to do with receding or thinning hair. Should you shave it or should you save it? John has been through this before. I myself consider myself a hair expert as well. And so we think that we can bring our expertise, our sensitivity, but our no-nonsense approach to evaluating the black and white world of the follically challenged to what could be a very difficult decision, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have a guy like me who's been bald now for a decade, and you have a guy like you who signed a 4-year contract with your barber. I mean, honestly, we couldn't be at any more opposite ends of the spectrum. You just signed a long-term contract with a barber, and I have been shaving my head in the shower for, I mean, legitimately a decade. A decade.
I like
you signed a long-term contract with your barber.
Go to the corner of your screen. You just check the date to see how long you've been shaving in the shower, your dome. 2011?
Yeah, I've probably only been shaving in the shower for 7 or 8, but I shaved my head in 2011 during the football season.
I remember that. I remember very distinctly when you sent the photo from Philadelphia. You'd been doing a Rogaine, Propecia blend while we were living together in Fresno. You go to get the job with the Eagles, and one day I get a selfie from the mirror. I did it, and it was all gone.
I think I probably started Mach 3 in it, maybe like 2013 would be my guess.
So who do we have up here? It's very simple. You send us a submission. We give you our opinion. You don't have to do it. This isn't The Bachelor. You don't have to do, there's no required engagement at the end of this. But we just give you our unbiased opinion. We're on your side. That's the biggest thing. We are on your side, like every local news team. So who do we have here, John?
Dakota. Not Prescott, just Dakota from Instagram.
All right, here is Dakota. Ideally we'd like at least 3 photos, but this is what we've got. 2 photos from Dakota to work with. Here's the first photo, selfie, smiling. You got a good little V-neck kind of shirt going on, a gold chain, and this is Dakota number 2. And
a little younger in that version.
Yeah, it looks a little younger. This is definitely the first photo of Friday or Saturday night. I would imagine this photo. About to go out. Yeah. Arm day today. Nice watch.
It's a good-looking shirt if you're skinny.
Good-looking shirt if you're skinny. Okay, so where do you want to begin here with Dakota? Here's our 2 photos.
Well, I mean, obviously we just have this one angle to deal with, but from this angle, to me, it is a no-brainer. It's got to go. That feels extremely, extremely thin in the front. You're holding on for dear life. You're a good-looking guy. You got a skinny face. You're a skinny guy. I would, at minimum, go get the buzzers and just keep that thing at like a 0 or a 1, The top has got to come off.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. This is probably our quickest shave it. I think we're already seeing, he's doing some things. His barber clearly knows what's up and is helping. We've got what looks like to be a 1 on the side here, the length of this razor cut, trying to fade it into a shorter thing here and trying to make sure that, it's not a stark difference between the length on the sides and the length on the top. But we are playing a very porous prevent defense here on top. There is linebackers, corners, safeties, nobody's over the middle. It is wide open, and we like to use a lot of football analogies or war analogies when it comes to thinning hair. The offense is marching right down the field here. This is a 2-minute drill. There's not much time left in the game, and they're about to score. So the only question I have is we got 2 different photos with 2 very different light sources. Photo number 1, we've got Robert Saleh level skin tone here. Photo number 2, things are a little paler.
Could have been summer and winter,
I don't know that change things. This straight on look, we've got, again, I think a pretty good, we've seen this recently. This is a very proportional, symmetrical, round dome that we're working with.
Agreed.
So dome structure for the second shave it or save it in a row is very strong. If you're this tan, then cool. But if not, that's okay. I think your brain structure, good, strong eyebrows. You could do the beard. I don't know what your opinion on that is, John, but I'm with you. I think this is a shave.
Yeah, shave it. When it gets like that, I think when you get that longer hair up top, and I would guess Dakota's got a late 20s, early 30s vibe to him.
Maybe even. I was going to go 27, 28.
It feels like that picture where he's younger right there, definitely in his 20s. Maybe this one just right at 30. I think that top, when it's going longer and it's really thin, that has like a 50-year-old, or not even 50, like 50 back in like the 70s, like what a 75-year-old does now, like just doesn't care. It's just over. I've been married for 45 years. I got 4 grandchildren. I've provided for my family. Like I just don't have time to get a haircut right now. You can pull that off when you're just old. You cannot do that when you're young. And you're vibrant, you're healthy, you clearly, you're a workout guy. Shave it.
I want to show you a couple things here. It made me think of somebody here. This is not quite the same, the early Jay Billis. But this was at this point in time. Would you have told Jay shave it or save it at this point?
I would say save it right there.
Yeah. But Jay transitioned really well to a shave, but not a bick. Right.
I also think it's different when you're, 6'8" and rich.
10. Yeah. Well, but my point is here that this is kind of, he receded, but I'm just saying, like, what he's got going on the sides here is similar to this. He just didn't play the game up top, right? Jay went
like if I told you that I could pull that look off, would you tell me to do it or no?
No, I would not. No,
why does he pull that off though? Because he does.
Well, I think it works. I think you could pull it off. I think this works for an older guy, probably.
Yeah.
It just works. It doesn't. I don't
see
know.
a lot
I
of
don't
guys.
Really know. My question would be, what is the purpose of this look versus the straight shave? Maybe it's just he prefers to do like a quick buzzer as opposed to like a zero bick. I don't know, but it works.
I think certain guys never take the bick for whatever reason, and they just never do it because it doesn't feel like I've ever seen Jay with a bicked head, right?
I didn't think that until I thought it could be a Photoshopped photo. I thought I saw something of Jay recently, but now that I think about it, maybe it was Photoshopped. You tell me. I just saw this on Twitter yesterday, and it made me think of him.
Feels like a lot of people are more likely, and maybe it's I guess basketball guys are bald too. Football, people shave it fast. It's just maybe people talking shit to you. You don't even care. You're just grinding. I feel like there's a lot of bald heads in the NFL. Yeah.
Is this a recent? This is Bick, so I don't know.
Maybe he's bicking now.
I don't know, but in any event, I go shave. But I guess my caveat, my point in all this is, he could do like a very, the Jay Billis if he wanted, before going a full dive into the MIDDLEKAUFF, into the Brian Dable.
There's a step to be taken.
That'd be my thought. Like, if you wanted to do that, first, because you're already kind of doing it on the sides, go for it. That would be my 2 cents.
Get it, my man. Good luck, Dakota.
Good luck, Dakota. Thank you for your submission. Thank you for your bravery and your willingness to participate in another edition of
Shave It or Save It.